It is not often you get to see a brand new RV, it's barely been released, let alone a brand new RV company. So I'm standing right in front of the Brinkley Model Z, and we're gonna be taking a full tour of it. I'm here with Eric Obregon from Brinkley. Eric, first of all, welcome to Calgary. We have some beautiful weather for you.
This is a warm welcome here, huh?
Yeah, that's right. Well, this is when we do our RV show because we're all getting excited because we've had winter for a couple of months. We get excited. So we're here. You have to actually bring this one in, but we're happy to see it. It's not inside, but we're okay with that because this is what you deal with in this neck of the woods. So I think what impressed Natalie and I about this whole concept of Brinkley is where the owners actually traveled across the country in the US to get feedback from people before, one prototype was done, but before they actually have come to production, right?
Yeah, so the great thing about all our owners is they actually live the lifestyle. So
Yeah.
they understand it from both, manufacturing perspective and a retail perspective, right?
Right.
So Mike Estaley was the one that invented this thing here, and he spent the first 30 days with Proto One, going all the way out to California and back, and he stopped at various campgrounds and had people come in and got feedback from a lot of people.
Yep.
And through all that, there was 250 different changes that we made between Proto One and Proto Two.
That's crazy.
So yeah, at the end of the day, we always say our customer is our true north. We
Yep.
listen to your guys' feedback,
Yeah.
and if it makes sense, we're gonna do it.
All right, well, let's take a look at the outside. Natalie's gonna do the inside. She got the plum assignment today. So where I always start is pass-through storage, this whole storage compartment, which looks great. So one thing I do notice is it's not a drop frame.
It is not.
Yeah, is there a reasoning for that? Or
No, so again, with this being a mid-size,
Right,
fifth
right.
wheel, right? There's some things we can and can't do.
Right.
You do, however, get a ton of storage without the drop frame
Yep.
implemented in here. Obviously, nice, clean, unobstructed. You got nearly 130 cubic feet of storage space in this unit combined between this pass-through, your front battery compartment, and the rear storage area as well.
Yeah, that's right. So one thing I'm noticing here too is you have an access panel to get to all your plumbing and electrical, I would assume as well, but seeing a lot of ability if you're on the road and need to fix something. Is that correct?
Absolutely, yeah. It's a nice, way for us to show our customers, how clean it is back
Yep.
there. And like you said, if you guys need to access your electrical, your plumbing, whatever, easy access to all that.
Yep. And then tell us about the material you used in here, because you used it on the walls as well, which
So
is
this
super
is called
impressive.
a tough ply flooring material that we're using. So it's anti-skid. It's gonna, hold on to your belongings a little bit more than your traditional lino and whatnot. A little
Yep.
bit easier to keep clean as well.
Sure.
So we're using that throughout in all your pass-through areas.
Okay, so we've got some USB-C plugs.
Yeah, so should have turned that on already. So you got one light that activates your long LED strip light versus your traditional two puck lights on both sides. So you get a lot more light in there. And then this other light's hard to see now, but you do have underbody lighting as well. So you come out at night, you can have that underbody lighting on.
What I'm loving too is how large this baggage door is. It's absolutely massive. So for getting bigger things in.
Yep.
And then propane here.
Yep, 230s with the ability to put a 40 in there. So you do
Wow.
have enough room in there. And then one thing you'll notice too, your jacks are integrated into your LP compartment. It's a wide stance leveling jack system. So a lot more stability, a lot more support that way. Most of the time you only find the wide stance leveling jacks on a 101-inch frame.
Right.
So we're on a standard 96-inch wide frame.
Okay.
Definitely opens up more space in the battery compartment to put a full-size generator there as well.
Okay. So the truck is a little close here, but let's
Yep.
take a look. We got a Rhino pin box.
Yep.
And then your front storage over there. So conceivably, like for me personally, I'm not as interested in a generator. I'm feeling like solar and lithium is the way to go,
Yeah.
but can they come prepped with a generator?
So it's generator capable, which means we've already run the wires. There's still some extra legwork that needs to be done after the fact, right? So you could not order a generator from the factory.
Right, okay. That's
Most
fair.
of our customer base will put a couple, portable gens in there.
Yep.
We do have the dual recessed battery bank compartment that's in there as well for you.
Yep.
True inverter prep, so it's literally a plug-and-play system.
Right.
And then, like I said, if you do want to put a full size in there, some of the work's already done as far as the wiring, but there's a little bit extra work that still needs to be done.
Okay. Let's talk a little bit about the exterior before we move around the back and see the other side, the business side.
Yeah.
What I was reading and what I saw from one of the owners was they wanted to give it an automotive look, and hopefully everyone can see this through the heavy snow we've got right now. But just the windows, the whole look of the side of the unit is totally automotive.
Very automotive. One of the first things that, draw customers' eyes to this unit, one is the square windows, okay?
Yeah.
Very different than your traditional rounded, so a very European modern style look. And then again, going away from the traditional swooshes that you often see in an RV.
Yep.
More streamlined, straight edge graphics. Again, like you said, and I've mentioned over and over, we're given more of an automotive feel on the exterior and the residential feel on the interior.
Loving the wheels. I'm a big wheel guy, and I've got a black Ram with black wheels. I love the black wheels. And then you've also gone with, that's a Cooper, correct? Cooper tire?
It is. So the whole foundation, it's important to talk about. We always say your house is only as strong as your foundation.
Yeah.
So we're equipping all Brinkley's, in this one in particular, with the 7,000-pound axles. You also get 17.5-inch H-rated Cooper tires, 16 ply. Okay, nitro fill tires. Comes with the valve stem TPMS system. Also comes with a little display screen. And then you also get the upgraded MORryde CRE 3000 suspension with the upgraded shackle links as well. So.
All right. So one of the things I love about this particular model when we've seen it online is nobody else does this storage bay in the back, right? In these rear living floor plans in this size of trailer.
That's right.
Right.
So if you get extra tables, chairs, whatever, you now have extra space for it.
Yeah, camp chairs. I'm not sure if golf clubs, maybe a little tight for golf clubs, but. And then we do have a receiver hitch there. So tell us about obviously nobody ever recommends towing with a fifth wheel, but you could put a bike rack, things like that.
You can absolutely tow behind the fifth wheel. It is welded to the frame.
Okay.
It's rated for 3,000 pounds on the towing, 300 on the tongue. Obviously some provinces and states don't allow it, but
yep. But you got it. If we have a friend who's a pro truck driver and he does tow behind his fifth wheel a boat.
Yep.
And good for you, Jerry. All right, so we got rack and pinion slides, which I love seeing.
Yeah, rack and pinion. And another thing to point out too is we're using rivets instead of screws on your skirt. So again, with the screws, it's got nothing to latch on behind there. So we want the more automotive approach with the rivets instead of the screws. Okay. And then we're using a slim rack system. Versus your traditional swing tack that you often find on some of the smaller, even sometimes a little bit bigger slides. So a lot of times you see that on high-end motorhomes with that system, so you don't have the calibration, the resyncing issues, that type of thing that you find with swing tack.
Okay. So we've got instant hot water, tankless hot water there by Furion. Yeah, love seeing that. Yeah.
You got your termination station with the clear cap. So one thing, to kind of add on to that, is we, again, as a company, we understand a lot of the things in our industry that have plagued our industry in terms of warranty claims and whatnot. One of those being the cable pull mechanisms.
Yes.
Cable pull kinks up and it can go haywire on you. So we've integrated electric dump valves, which is the first of its kind in a mid-size luxury profile fifth wheel. Tank capacities, you got 75 on your fresh, 90 on your gray, true 90. So both your upper deck gray for your lav, your shower, and your washer dryer and your kitchen grays are plumbed together.
Okay.
So you get a true 90 there, which is pretty cool. And then 45 on your waist. Brass fittings instead of plastic fittings everywhere.
Yes, like that. Yep.
And then
as real estate agents, we always love seeing brass, not plastic.
So this is an integrated 65-foot hose bib reel. That's super cool. So if you forget your hose at home, don't worry about it. We got you covered.
Well, just dealing with a lot of the those generic water hoses, I'm loving seeing that. That is fantastic.
Your auto level system here, you got your 4-point auto level. And then you'll notice your wires are loomed. So all your wires are going to be loomed. Every unit's going to come with a wire harness as well.
Right. And that, I mean, from what I read as well and heard was they were trying, like you mentioned, they tried to go through the common warranty claims that people had and eliminate them before you even hit the road,
They
right?
did. Yeah. So there's a lot of things. And in fact, in our basement area, you might catch it back on the video, but we're using Thermoflex ducting, versus your traditional house ducting. It's easy to kink, tear, things like that. So spending a lot of money on the front end to ensure that, our expectation is that your experience is going to be, much better than prior because of what we're building into this unit.
Awesome. That's great.
So we're here inside this spectacular trailer. I am so excited to be here. Here with Eric. He's gonna give us sort of the Coles Notes versions on what makes this trailer or this RV so special.
Yeah, so there's a lot to love about the interior of the Brinkley. So when we gathered together as a team, when we started thinking about, hey, what can we do to kind of recreate the RV experience for the end user, for the dealerships and whatnot, we said there's gotta be something we can do different on the inside. And so our whole approach this whole time has been, let's give it more of a residential interior look and an automotive exterior look. And I think as we walk around, in the video, you're going to see all the little things that we did to add some unique twist to the interior of this to make it feel at home. I mean, I've been at shows the past 3 weeks, and everybody that walks in is like, man, this feels like my home. It doesn't feel
totally
like
does.
traditional
Yeah,
RV.
it's beautiful. I mean, you even look at the cabinets, solid wood, but you've got the flat shaker, you've got the brushed gold modern hand pulls, and the lights, like the light fixtures.
Soft
are
close
beautiful.
as well, so just like at home, I mean, they close and without
That's
you having to
a
shut them.
beautiful thing. Beautiful thing. Okay, so let's start at the back.
Yeah.
Now, I was reading these are all Scotch guarded because
They are.
every person and their dog literally sleeps on the sofas
Yeah.
in an RV.
Yep.
So that's a bonus. And then this pulls out into a sleeper sofa.
It does.
Correct?
Yep.
These side tables are very residential, and I love the fact that you've got the power pop-ups there, and then voila! Extra storage right there. And look at these flat casings on all the windows. It's a beautiful thing. Tons of storage that I can actually reach, which is a bonus because I'm a little
No
shorty.
balances.
And no valances. That was the first thing I said to
That's
Eric.
been
No
a fan
valances.
favorite so far, yeah.
Get rid of the valances. So you've got your nice little theater seating right here, and that is just, it's not powered. It is powered.
It's not powered.
It's not powered.
They're wall huggers. You do have your charging station here. You
Okay.
can also use that as a little cup holder.
Perfect. Flips up. More storage up above, as you can see.
And heat and massage or no?
Not right now.
Yeah.
No, we're taking consumer feedback, and we have heard quite often the heat feature, so it's something that we're looking to in the future.
Especially
Yeah.
in Canada.
Oh yeah,
It is a big thing.
I
We've
mean,
been
look at
camp-
today, right? You definitely
I know,
want it.
Exactly. There are times when you're camping and it's 0 degrees in the morning and it's a cold one. You've got the legless dinette, which is such a bonus. No more knee knockers, as he says. And then Eric, show them the special thing with
Yeah.
the,
So you got the integrated silverware drawer, which is really cool. Just maximizing as much functional space as possible.
exactly. You're not eating up the space in your kitchen. And then the ottoman is a really special thing.
Yeah. So a lot of people are thrown off by this because typically they just see it as a bench seat. It's multi-purpose, right? A lot more campers are using their campers to work from, whether it's short-term or long-term. So instead of just using this as storage, you can also pop it out and use it as a little workstation.
Exactly. So you put it in front of the sofa, very, very comfortable.
And then I saw something cool about that, the padding.
The cushion, yeah. So you can use this as your cushion for your seat if you want. But most of the time back here, you're going to see just 2 metal clips. And so we went with magnets. So one thing you'll find, I mean, with our door
Yeah.
catchers and everything, we're using magnets everywhere versus your traditional clips.
Exactly. Or like our old trailer, we had one with the Velcro, which all ripped off. So
yeah.
that was fun. Let's flip around into here. So we've got the televator here with the wide, this is a 40-inch.
This is a 50-inch. Oh, I'm sorry, the
TV
fireplace, yes.
Yeah, the
50
fireplace
inch.
is a 40-inch, the TV is a 50-inch. You've got a beautiful window in behind, which is nice. Extra storage space up there, big drawer here, or flip down, storage there, underneath. And then let's move into where the magic is made in the kitchen.
So check this out. I love showing this to people.
Made in the kitchen.
Made in the kitchen.
This is a family-friendly. Okay, so look at this. You've got recycling and garbage, which is a bonus because everyone knows they're strewn around. But this is a beautiful thing.
So you get to your campsite, you get stored away in transit, pop
Yep.
it out when you're ready to go.
Perfect. Extra storage in behind there.
Yeah.
And those are all hardwood. Like
Oh, yeah.
wood.
Yeah. Yeah, nice and thick. Extra cabinet, or extra drawers, pardon me, all the way. And then obviously up here. Same on the other side. It's all pretty straightforward. Got that. Tons of room down here. I actually like that the plumbing is that bright. It's nice and high, right? So
Water
you're
shut-off
actually-
valves on all our fixtures too.
Okay, perfect. Nice little roll-away sink feature. And look at the beautiful brushed gold. Like, that's my favorite thing about this trailer. Again, I did that to my other trailer. I put all brushed gold in.
So pull that drawer open right behind you there.
Oh, this one here?
Yeah. All those people that like to
shelf.
cook, the integrated spice rack.
That's awesome. That's beautiful. Good idea. What kind of fridge are we talking?
This is 12 volt, 16 cube Furion fridge.
Perfect.
Yeah.
That's even better. Look how big that thing is. I know it's not.
So I also
Totally
like to
level.
point out with this fridge and the placement of our island, when your customers are traveling down the road, they can get to their freezer, their fridge, the bathroom, and the bedroom. So most of the time you can't access your freezer
Exactly.
because of where the island is. So you can access everything in the fridge, your bathroom, and your bedroom.
That's perfect.
Road mode is.
That's right.
Then you got the 3-burner for your own, but it's got more of a residential look because you've got the glass front on it. It's all black. It's beautiful. Let's take a look at the pantry because everyone loves a good pantry. Oh, you even put the little non-bongy
We did.
bonker things.
Thought of
adjustable
everything, right?
shelves.
Yeah.
Okay, this was one thing I didn't know yesterday. I was reviewing the trailer online that you actually have a plug in the pantry for your coffee.
We do.
That's a beautiful thing.
And then it
Yeah.
just cleans up extra countertop
Yeah.
space over there underneath the hutch.
Exactly. All right, extra storage down below. Got the drawers full of stuff. And then up above. It's gorgeous. And I like the open use of these little shelves and stuff too. It's nice. You can just put some extra things in there. All right, let's move into the back. They've got the pet defender. Is
Yep.
that what it's called? And
Yeah.
then this is sort of like a. I haven't
That's
seen
we
this.
call that the screen assist. So if you got kiddos that are running out and they forget to shut the screen door behind them, it'll automatically retract for them, which is really great.
Perfect.
30 by 76 inch entry door,
Perfect.
which is one of the largest in our industry. And then you also have your privacy shade that's built into the door as well.
Oh, perfect. Yeah, excellent.
79.5 inch upper deck bedroom and bathroom height, which
Okay.
is the tallest in our industry. Couple things here. Most of the time you get one light in the bathroom. We've added a marine grade LED light above the shower surround.
Yeah.
And then I also like to point out some little details, right? So your apron down here, we have a 2-inch apron.
Yeah.
A lot of our competitors have like a 6-inch apron, and then your header bar up here is a little bit lower. So for taller people, you're having to kind of maneuver to get into your shower.
Yeah.
So
Can we do the
Absolutely.
shower test?
Is it okay if you
Is
go
that
in
okay?
there?
absolutely, go ahead.
All right,
Because this is a thing we've had, and we noticed this
Oh,
a
yeah.
lot yesterday.
I'm good.
Lots of headroom height.
Lots of headroom
Yeah.
up there.
And then a residential, style shower head here.
Yeah, with the three sprays,
Yep.
and then and that just
great.
makes it easier for cleaning too. Having a little.
Solid surface countertops in the bathroom. A lot of time you find the, vinyl wrap material
Yeah.
up in the bathroom.
Lots of storage. 3 drawers, and then underneath. And then this I love. Lots of space for towels, all your toiletries, all your bug sprays and sunscreens, and then a place for all the toilet paper.
Yeah, check this out. You got the removable toilet paper holder that attaches itself to a magnet here for when you're in transit.
Perfect. So you don't come in and have 5 toilet paper rolls rolling around on the floor. And then this is a medicine cabinet as well. Beautiful. 3 shelves.
I love how they recessed it because I was talking in another walkthrough we did yesterday on the guy when I'm washing my face in the morning and bumping my head on the medicine cabinet.
Yeah.
Yes.
It's happened more than once.
That's a big thing. Okay, moving into the bedroom. I do love the fact that you guys did a more modern duvet cover. Everybody, as soon as you move into an RV, if you have these, you rip them off and put your own stuff on. This
Yeah.
you could use, which is a nice. I also love the residential night wall lights.
Yeah, independent light
That's-
switches up there, which
Yeah.
is great.
Yeah, that's huge.
You do have motion sensor lights underneath the bed, so if you get up at night, it'll activate for you so you're not tripping over anything on the floor,
Wow.
which is really cool. And then something else to point out too, we are not chinsing out on the mattress. So you got
Yes.
a 9-inch memory foam mattress, super comfortable mattress.
Yep.
You shouldn't have to change that out for your own.
And there's extra storage underneath.
There is, yeah. You got
Drawer.
nice clean storage underneath, and then you'll notice USB-Cs, and power outlets on both
Just
sides
on
of
the
the bed.
side there. Yep, that's perfect. I like the fact that you took advantage of this extra space and put those little built-in shelves there.
Mm-hmm.
That's really nice to have. All right, and then the closet. I love these closet doors. These go smooth,
Yeah.
even considering we're not totally level here. There are several yesterday that you're like trying to get it open. I love the LED strip lighting that you put in here too, where the hanger is,
Yeah.
so you can actually see your clothes.
That's a motion sensor light bar there. And then-
Yep, and little shoe caddies or storage caddies there, extra shelves above.
And then one of the few mid-size profile fifth wheels that offer the stackable washer dryer
Which
prep.
is a huge bonus. Because those all-in-one units they take a while.
Yeah.
They take a while to clean. That's beautiful. Okay, you got that. And then you got a little bonus extra shelving here. Right there.
And then real cool thing about this dresser top. So quick little story about the Model Z. So our owner took Proto #1 all the way out to California and back, and he spent 30 days on the road gathering intel and feedback from customers.
Right.
Originally, this hinged up at a 45, and his wife hated it because she was constantly having to remove stuff from the top, you know, when she needed to access anything underneath. So one of the changes he made when he came back was, instead of hinging it up, why don't we just slide it out? Because now you can access everything underneath without having to take everything off the dresser top.
And there's an outlet on the side here,
Yep.
which is nice. So if you want to have sort of even more residential look, you could have a little table lamp here or something like that.
Or a little workspace or whatever.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
Lots of drawers. And they're deep for this size,
Yep.
right?
A
Like
lot
a
of
lot of them are
functional-
only about 8 inches, and it's like, what are you going to put in there? Just some socks sideways. And then your TV mount.
32-inch standard smart TV. So.
Beautiful. And I love the fact also, I've noticed throughout the unit that you have the traditional, like the residential puck LED lights.
Yeah.
That's a big thing.
And
It's
speaking
not
of
those little
lights,
baubles.
so we talked about the dimmers in the living room. You also have dimmers in the bedroom.
Nice. That's awesome. Love this trailer. I love this trailer.
Thanks a lot, Eric.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, Eric.
No, I mean like thanks a lot. If you know what I mean.
I love
Great.
it. All good.
So Eric, tell us more about where people in Calgary and area can find a Brinkley.
Yeah. So
Oh, we dimmed
we
the
dimmed
light.
it. Yeah. So Traveland RV is our authorized dealer
Okay.
in both Alberta and British Columbia. So right now it's just their Airdrie location. They're going to have a unit soon in Langley, and then we'll continue to grow, you know, the rest of their stores as we can continue to supply our current dealer body. So
Yeah, I think you guys are going to be a big player in this industry.
yeah, we're excited.
Yeah.
And again,
Yeah.
it's just really trying to raise the bar and make everybody better. I think healthy competition is a good thing. And
Absolutely.
these guys have been doing this thing for a long time.
Yeah.
And so they wanted just to kind of revolutionize what you typically see in an RV and make it completely different and make a splash. And I think we're doing that. So.
And we're back from looking at that Brinkley Model Z. We've warmed up, we've dusted all the snow off. Some of us had to get it off our hair, others like me did not have to. But in any case, we thought it would be only fair to give you our objective review of this brand new company and this brand new model. The Model Z, they call it the 3100 as well.
Yeah.
As you notice in the intro, I put a little floor plan in there as well as all the specs. So Natalie, why don't you go first with your likes and your dislikes?
I loved everything about it. There wasn't anything I didn't like about it. I loved the exterior because it's that automotive. The interior was stunning. And I found it really interesting, as the rep was telling us, that the wives of the owners were the ones that helped design the interiors. And you could tell from the, you know, the fabric couch in the back, the pull-out, it was a really nice fabric. It had a really cool pattern in it, but yet it was Scotch guarded. All those little details. The flip-up extra counters on the island, that was huge. And to have standard, having you know, the garbage cans and the little place where they have the paper towel holder all in place, and the utensil drawer in the table, and the spice rack, and the.
Yeah.
It was so well appointed and just beautifully done. That is my dream rig right there.
Well, you know, I mean, to be fair, for 150,000 Canadian, so at the time of this video, that's what they're on sale for, or not on sale for, but that's their MSRP.
Yeah.
So for 150 grand Canadian, you would expect some higher level features.
Absolutely.
I'll talk a little bit more about the exterior. As you saw, I was the one out in the snow doing the exterior. Well, Natalie was too, she was holding the camera. But love the pass-through, although I would have liked to have seen drop frame. I think you do see them in some mid-profile units, but they chose for whatever reason not to do that. Love that exterior storage in the rear of the coach.
Huge.
And with rear living floor plans, I don't think I've ever seen that before, as I mentioned to the rep from Brinkley. So it was really cool to see that. To have the electronic dump valves is amazing. However,
Game
we were
changer.
thinking, well, it is a game changer, but we were thinking after, well, what if by freak chance you run out of battery power and you're boondocking and you need to dump your tanks? So minor inconvenience. And then I think you can get a generator, but so many people are going to solar.
Yeah.
You know, so I love the exterior, love everything about it. I love the running gear they put on it from the factory. You don't have to upgrade the tires.
Yeah.
I would also say for somebody with back and hip problems, having a great mattress in there already,
yes,
you don't need to upgrade it. But again, for 150 grand, for what would be compared to, in fairness, for sure a Grand Design Reflection or Alliance Avenue at the very least, and maybe it kind of buffers between that and the Solitude, and in Alliance between the Avenue and the Paradigm. You would expect these types of features, but for what they have here, I believe they have knocked it out of the park. Right?
Absolutely, absolutely. And I think they are going to give all these other RV companies a run for their money. I mean, it is stunning. And they did say that they're going to be coming out with a toy hauler.
Yeah, toy hauler is, the prototype is out. It was in Tampa.
Yeah, and he was also saying that they are actually looking at other models of the traditional fifth wheel, which I'm so excited to see. So
yeah, absolutely. So thanks so much for watching our review of the Brinkley Model Z. If you liked it, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with somebody you know that might be looking for a fifth wheel this spring and summer to go camping, explore the great outdoors, and I think more than anything is make awesome memories. And as always, we would love it if you subscribe to the channel. We'll be putting out more content like this, and we'll see you in the next video.
bye.